For 16 years, Viktor Orbán held an iron grip over Hungary. In this patronal system, economic survival requires absolute loyalty to the party. The center distributes jobs and contracts only to those who remain in line. By capturing the media and using constitutional poison pills, Orbán made it mathematically impossible for the opposition to win. Global powers, from the United States to the Kremlin, operated under the firm assumption that this regime was a permanent fixture of European politics. Modern autocrats stay in power by maintaining an aura of invincibility, convincing citizens that resistance is futile because the system can never be defeated. But everything changed on April 12, 2026. A historic 77% of the country turned out to vote. A brand new opposition group called the Tisza party captured 54% of the vote. How does a mathematically unbreakable, autocratically engineered fortress collapse in just 2 short years? The foundation for this collapse was laid by resilient, independent investigative watchdogs. Outlets like Direct36 survived on reader funding alone, relentlessly documenting how the ruling family used state deals to build a vast business empire. Just weeks before the election, these journalists exposed a Secret Service cover-up involving a massive hacking operation against the opposition. These revelations created a baseline of public fury. Combined with economic stagnation, they turned the entire political system into a highly volatile powder keg. The spark for that powder keg was a high-level insider named Péter Magyar. In early 2024, Magyar defected. He leaked audio recordings of the justice minister admitting that the government had manipulated evidence in major corruption trials. In a patronal system, high-profile elite defection shatters the illusion of invincibility. It signals that the leader can no longer protect or control the inner circle. Magyar's betrayal signaled to the rest of the elite that the regime was vulnerable, making it psychologically safe for others to jump ship. Elite defection only works if it is met with undeniable grassroots pressure from the bottom up. Magyar bypassed state-captured media by organizing a network of citizen-led Tisza islands in hundreds of towns and villages. His campaign strategically ignored culture war distractions. Instead, he focused on the economy, unfreezing billions in EU aid and ending state corruption. He physically toured the rural strongholds where the government's grip was strongest, mobilizing voters who had been apathetic for decades. This combination of elite defection and mass mobilization flipped public expectations. In the final days of the campaign, the ruling network began to fragment entirely. The victory was absolute. The Tisza party secured 141 out of 199 seats. This 2/3 supermajority allows the government to rewrite the constitution, shattering the legal traps Orbán left behind to protect his allies. Magyar immediately began systemic reforms, joining the European Public Prosecutor's Office and establishing a strict 2-term limit for the office of Prime Minister. The supermajority provides the absolute legal authority to dismantle the autocratic apparatus from the inside out. The fall of this regime removes a major obstacle within the European Union and a key partner for Vladimir Putin. For years, Orbán's system served as the blueprint for illiberal movements worldwide. Now, the world has a different formula.